Hi, boys and girls. So one of the things that you are going to receive in your learning bag is some dice, and you're going to be receiving some tens frames. I believe when you get your tens frames, they'll be in something like this. So they'll be on a dry erase sheet like this that you can slip right in. I just wanted to give you a quick reminder of how we use these items in school to do our addition problems. So one of the ways that we do our addition problems with rolling the dice, which everyone loves to do, is we always start with two different color dice, and we roll the dice. I'm going to tilt the camera down so you can see them. All right, so we rolled on our dice here. We have a 6 on the pink and a 2 on the blue. I'm going to move those right up here so maybe you can see them so you could see them. All right, and then I'm going to show you how we're going to figure out 6 plus 2 in our tens frame. The reason we use two different color dice is because we're also going to use two different colors or two different shapes in our tens frame. So I have here little markers like this. So I'll show you first with those. You're going to do 6 of one color. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So notice how I started at the beginning and I filled the first row first, and then I moved down to the first spot in the second row. This is an important way to fill the tens frame so that you can see how many you have. So we were learning that the top row equals 5. So we'll all know when we want to count to 6, we can start at 5, 5, 6. Just a faster way to count. So we have our 6 from the one die, and we're going to write out the problem as we go. So we're going to write our 6, and then we're going to add. And this die here is telling us that we're going to be adding 2. So here we go with a different color, and we added 2. And then we're going to write that also in a different color. So what is going to be our total, or how many do we have all together when we do 6 plus 2? So we could add them up just by counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're also going to get 8 if we go 5, 6, 7, 8. We're also going to get 8 if we know that this whole thing holds 10 and we count back. 10, 9, 8. So any way we count in our tens frame, we're going to get our answer is 8. And just because I have another different color, I'll use it. It's not as important when you're doing this at home. If you don't have a lot of different color markers, you don't have to write every number in a different color. 8. All right? So that's how we would use the tens frame and our dice that are in our package. I think in your bags, when I ordered the markers, they only sent me black ones. So you all are just going to have black markers. Now, if you don't have anything to put in your tens frame, that's fine too. And if you don't have different colors, I'll just show you another way that you can make each add end look different. The next example maybe I'll use, now do you already know how to do the dice? I'll show it in case anyone has cards at home. So if anyone has flashcards at home, you could also use the tens frame to figure out an addition problem with a flashcard. So on this flashcard, we have 9 plus 5. If you don't have any kind of things you could put in there, you could again just use 2 different color markers to draw right on your tens frame, or if you only have one marker, then use two different shapes. So let's do that with 9 plus 5. I know we have a lot of students in our class who like X's, so I'm going to start with 9 X's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 X's plus 5. So we just pick some other way to represent our 5. So I'll do a circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus 5 equals. So let's see what our total is. How many do we have all together? We're going to count it individually first, and then I'll show you the tricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And our answer is 14. Now, if you want to practice some of the tricks, you could also count it out this way. We know that each row is 5, and I know that you know how to count by 5, so you could go 5, 10, and it's not a full row, so we start at 10, and go 11, 12, 13, 14. Or we could say we know that this one whole tens frame filled up is 10. That's why they call it a tens frame. So we can say 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Just a quicker way to get to our answer of 14. All right, so that's just a couple of ways that you can use the tens frames that I'm going to be sending to you, or maybe you already have them, your dice, and if you have flashcards at home, or if you want, your parents can make you flashcards, or you can roll dice and then make a flashcard out of the numbers you find on your dice. Like you might make a flashcard for this one that says 6 plus 1. So those are all different ways that you can use those materials. So have fun learning, and I can't wait to see you guys soon.